Anime, sing that song for Ike.
The wheel keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning, rolling on the wheel line.
Anime, Daddy, sing the song like I told you to sing the song. Anime.
Hey, Rych Babe. Hey, girl. Listen, let's talk about the type of man who doesn't just want you, he wants to own you. The kind who acts like he created you, like your shine was borrowed from his spotlight. The kind who falls in love with your glow but can't handle it when you learn how to shine without him. You know who that was, right? Ike Turner. And you know who finally broke free? Tina freaking Turner, of course. So he saw her gift, he saw her power, and instead of celebrating it, he tried to package it, control it, and stamp his name on it, because men like that don't love you. They love being able to say they made you. They love being the gatekeeper to your greatness. They want to micromanage your magic so that if you ever walked away, you'll feel like you left your whole identity behind. But Tina, she finally walked away with nothing but her name, and she still became iconic, okay? She said, I don't want nothing else from your ass, nigga. I don't want nothing else from you. I just want my name. He wasn't even trying to give her her name. He was like, I made you, in court. She said, listen, you could take the house, you could take the money, you could take the cars. I don't care. I just want my name. And she was still iconic without that man. He was crushed, okay? And listen, because let me just tell you this, you were her before he ever touched you. You were her before he branded your brilliance as his. You were her before he gave you a mic, because the power was always in your voice. I couldn't handle Tina's independence because he needed her more than she ever needed him. And when she finally realized that, he lost control. You know how these men are when they lose control, they lose access from you, girl. Because the most dangerous thing a man like that can witness is the woman he tried to break become unstoppable without him. Okay, so make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and I will be back shortly, all right?
Look here, I told you it wasn't over. I told you you was gonna see me again. Here I am, big and bold as shit. You ain't believe me. Thought you was gonna get away from me. Thought a nigga like me was gonna let you get away from me. You can't get away from me, and I'm in here.
I want you to be very sure about this. It means you're going to walk out of here with absolutely nothing.
Except my name. I'll give up all that other stuff, but only if I get to keep my name. I worked too hard for it. You're right.
The name is mine. The name got my daddy's blood on it. Now, she want to go. She can go wherever she want to go, but the name belongs to me.
Mr. Turner.
No. Look here now. Hey, get your hand off me, man. Now, look.
Mr. Turner.
She want to go. She can go. Sir? That's fine. She can go. But the name stays home. The name stays home.
As Mrs. Turner has decided to drop all claims, I hereby grant her a divorce on the grounds of irreconcilable differences. Mr. Turner will retain all publishing rights, royalties, all real property, clothing, jewelry, and all other assets. Mrs. Turner will retain the use of her stage name.
We did it, Mama. We did it. Oh. Anime, hold on, sonny. Yeah, you ain't know that was a name. Hey, that's all right. I'm going to talk to her. Yeah, you keep the name, Anime. You keep the name, but remember, who gave it to you? I did. That's right. I gave it to you. What you got to do?
Some of the behaviors that a narcissistic person will do, whether it's family, a partnership, or a platonic or intimate relationship, will do when they cannot get their way, especially when they've lost power and control over an individual, will be something I call gang stalking behavior. Let me explain. When a narcissistic person have lost control, you are likely to see an increase in smear campaign escalation, which is where the person will do their best to tear down your reputation by spreading lies, discreetly or openly. They will go to great lengths to intimidate you by any means necessary, send others or themselves to trigger you, getting you to act out of character to build a case, for them to play victim, where you're the problem and not them. And you're also more likely to see an increased rage and anger in this person, with intense projection, increased stalking behavior, all in desperation to gain control.
Well, it was very difficult and dangerous because Ike was a violent person, And at that point, he was on drugs, very insecure. And I had no money, I had no place to go, but I just took a chance. I said the way out is through the door. And while he was on one of his sleeping times, I just left the hotel, went out the kitchenway and down to the freeway, actually. And I remember something. During that time, I didn't measure the speed of a car, and I was running across the freeway, and this big truck was coming. And it went rah, rah, and it felt like it was over me. And I thought, well, I won't try that again. But I had to cross that freeway to actually get to the hotel across from where we were working.
So you took your life in your hands just to get away from
Yes,
it?
yes.
Right there. Had something specific happened, or was it just the build-up over the years?
It was just time to not take any more.
What would you do if I sang out of tune?
Give you a black eye.
Would you stand up and walk out on me?
So, honey, let me just break this down psychologically, okay? So, men like Ike, all right, they don't fall in love. They attach, they bind, they manipulate. They see your light and say, if I can't keep her close, I'll keep her small. They water you just enough so you never leave the pot. They praise you just enough to keep you from noticing the abuse. They give you opportunity but never ownership. Because the moment you realize you were always the power source, their identity collapse. They don't miss you. They miss controlling you. They don't want you back, girl. They want you beneath them. Tina gave that man years, her whole youth, her heart, her voice. And when she had the courage to finally walk away, he fought dirty. Okay, it's just like when you trying to, listen, I don't want to deal with you no more, and this man decides to say, oh, you're taking back your power so I can no longer have access to you anymore. He spirals. Okay, that's what they do. They spiral when they no longer have access to you anymore. When you finally decide to wake up and say, listen, I'm taking my power back. I don't know what I was thinking all of these years, but I know who the fuck I am now. And guess what? This is what it is. Okay. He didn't just want her back. He wanted her to suffer without him because he couldn't imagine her being powerful without his permission. There's another mom that came to me the other day and she was saying how she decided to no longer want to live with the father of her kids, and she got her own place and she just wanted her own space, and now he wants to try to slander her name and do all these type of stuff. It's like, what? Once they lose access to you, they go crazy. They just go crazy. So listen, if you are watching this, if you are listening to this, and you're with or healing from a man who made you feel like you were only valuable through him, know this, please. He didn't make you. He just happened to witness your potential before you believed in it yourself. And instead of empowering you, he tried to own the patent on your greatness. But now you know. Now you see him clearly. And now you've stopped giving discounts to people who can't afford your worth. Listen, this happened to me too. Listen, this is exactly the reason why my ex-husband decided to not be around the kids anymore, because I set boundaries. I said, oh, no. You can't come back into my house anymore because you be trying to do stuff. You got to pick up the kids from the outside of the house. He's getting mad. Like, once he realized that he could no longer have access to me, like, fully, okay, like, that's when it really became a problem. Listen, let this be your Tina Turner moment. Let this be the day that you take your name back, your voice back, your power back. You don't owe him your silence. You don't owe him your legacy. You don't owe him your downfall. The version of you who begged for his approval, she is gone. Okay, and in her place, a woman who doesn't need anyone's permission to become iconic. And if you are ready to do what Tina did, to rebuild your self-worth, to reclaim your identity, girl, to reprogram the part of you that was taught to settle, then it's time. It is so time. Oh my God. Like, things got even worse once I got the divorce. Once I walked away from all that toxicity, girl, like, even co-parenting became a disaster. It's like, what the hell? Like, why you gotta make it so hard? Why you gotta be so difficult? Why you can't just be mature enough to say, okay, this is what it is. You act like you didn't even want the relationship anyway. So then when I walk away, now it's a problem. Then when I finally realize who I am, now it's a problem. And of course, his family will definitely, support him too. So watch out for that. So listen. It is time, girl. I created something just for this. The Rich Mindset Mastery, the art of mastering her. In this course, I put my heart out into this course. We unlearn the lies. We break the trauma bonds. We shift the mindset that made you believe that you had to be chosen to be worthy. We really become her on your own terms. Listen, Enroll using the link below because you weren't made by a man. You were made for the moment you finally chose yourself. All right. So become the woman who walks in the room and make people wonder. Secure the bag, protect your peace, girl, and stay rich, rich babes. Love you.